Hi guys, my name is Mercy Johnson Okoje, Nollywood actress. Subscribe to Nollywood Classic TV. You want to see the best movies from My Breakfast to Selen Sebuga down to the best and the awesomest movies? Subscribe. Nollywood Classic TV. Hi y'all. Kabesh.
Rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, oh. Rainbow ladies, yeah.
I think there should be a great reward for whoever that emerges the winner.
You think so?
Yes, I know so.
I see no lie there. From what Stephanie said, I think it will make it more competitive and valuable.
Yes.
Because it's the prize that will attract the attention of many.
In that case, we have to sit in the general meeting and talk more about it.
Okay. Sasha shouldn't hear this for the first time in the meeting.
Why? Are you suggesting we send a special notification to Sasha?
Exactly.
No. I think otherwise. Is she that important? Why giving her a special invitation? I don't see any reason for sending her a special notification. She should hear it same time with every other person, same day, in the same meeting.
Did you just ask that question, Stephanie? You're asking if it's important. I mean, who doesn't know Sasha is important to this organization? She is the face of Rainbow Ladies. What are you saying? I do not understand you, Stephanie.
What are you saying in essence?
But there is no smoke without fire.
Linda, you were here when she came. You weren't absent. She came here without making any point. Instead, she was ranting and pounding. At the end of the day, no point to take home.
That's the reason we should calm down and find out what the problem is. Don't you get it?
You should know why she is ranting.
I have no reason to investigate what she has refused to make open to me. She insulted my person. She insulted my position. But I promise her, I will make her pay endlessly.
It hasn't gotten to this. I mean, we cannot afford a division of this organization. At least not this season. Please relax. Calm down.
To the best of my knowledge, shit happens and should be treated once. The reason for her stupid behavior is because she feels she is so important to this organization's success. But I will make her to understand that the Queens of Rainbow has been in existence before she was introduced.
Rainbow ladies. Rainbow ladies.
Sasha, you can't bet your life that she actually shot Dixon.
Well, I can swear with my entire generation that she did it.
And that may end up becoming the greatest mistake of your life.
What are you saying? Listen to me. I am not a fool. I am smarter than you think, you know. When I say something, I stand by it, you know why? Because I am 100% sure. I know what I am saying.
We were with her as at the time of the assassination. Why do you accuse her?
Were you expecting her to carry out the operation? No, wait, you were expecting her to actually come with a gun? Are you serious?
What reason does she have to kill Dixon?
Lots of reasons.
And what are they?
I'm sure you know Queen by now. Whatever she wants, she goes for it. I mean, she does not mind going to any length as long as she gets it.
She wanted Dixon.
She did not just want Dixon. She swore to have him.
Let us not fight ourselves. United we stand. Divided we fall, yeah. We go fall, yeah. If we fight ourselves. If we fight ourselves.
What do I offer you? What do you want?
Nothing.
You don't seem happy. What's going on?
Because you stole my man.
I stole your man. The last time I checked, I did not steal things. I don't pick things that are not mine, not talking about men. I don't steal men, please.
The man you left Queensuit Hotel with this morning belongs to me.
Are you talking about Dixon?
Listen, I do not care what you people have. I don't know how long you've known yourself. Just leave my man alone for me.
You know, Dixon has been telling me about the particular queen that's been stalking him. But I never thought that it would be you. You? Come off it. With all due respect, Queen, I cannot leave him for you. Like you said, you saw us leaving Queensuit this morning. It means we were sharing a lot of things together. Why don't you go look for some other person? than stalking a man who does not give a damn about you.
I'm glad he has something to say about me. Just leave him alone for me.
I can't, like I said.
I have a bad habit. I do not wait for my ship to come. I sail to meet my ship. Whatever I want, I take it.
Is that supposed to be a threat? Are you threatening me? Tell me, if this happened 6 days barely before he was shot, who else do you think would have done that if it wasn't her?
It's likely she did. But there is still a possibility that it was just a mere coincidence.
It is not a mere coincidence. She did it. Don't you understand what I am saying?
Maybe someone else. You never can tell.
Someone else? Who are you talking about? I mean, who would want to take Dixon's life?
Maybe someone he stepped on his or her too.
We'll go to the point of killing him? I don't think so. Come on, Faith. Queen was so desperate. There couldn't have been any other person who's as desperate as she was.
Sasha, you never can tell. You are not Dixon, and you were not born with him. Even if you were, you are not him. Just come to the meeting so we'll sort this out.
I am not coming to any stupid meeting.
Sasha, you need to calm down.
Things don't happen by themselves. We make things happen. Please let us mind our actions. Guide our tongue, mind our actions. Oh, ladies.
I heard what happened yesterday. I'm so sorry I was not around. So what actions have you taken so far?
Well, I already confronted her.
Wow, that's so beautiful. That is what I want to hear. So, are you coming for the meeting this evening?
Well, I didn't want to, but Linda insisted I come.
Why? Why won't you? If you do not come, everyone will think you're scared of Queen. Yes, they will see you as a bulldog that does not bite.
You know, I think you just made an important point.
Oh yeah, I do. My dear, I have to advise you, because if I wear your shoe, I would do the same thing. Yes. Moreover, the Rainbow Ladies need you more. You are our brand. The Queen offended you, and you deserve a concrete apology from us. You do.
You know, this is the best I've gotten in recent times. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I got you back. So, do not panic, okay? I know what to do.
Wow.
Where did you get this from?
A friend of mine gave it to me.
So nice.
Rainbow ladies.
Rainbow Ladies, we are the classic diligent queens. Rainbow Ladies, we are the classic diligent queens. We are the classic diligent queens. Rainbow Ladies. I can't find Sasha here. Why is she absent?
You confuse us with your question. You already know why she's not here. So why ask?
Okay then, let's proceed with why we're here.
No, we cannot. What? Because the face of this organization is absent. And I know why.
But the first lady is here, seated, so we can proceed.
Oh no, she's not enough. Yes, Sasha has to be here to discuss a delicate matter like this.
Come on, ladies. This should not distract our meeting. Whatever issue she has is with the queen. They are both adults. They can settle it outside the organization, please.
Hell no. It's not possible. They are our most valuable asset. Yes. So they need to be here.
And who said so?
A reasonable person. I want to ask you, and I need a sincere response. Did you carry out the assassination of Dixon?
What? What right do you think you have to ask the queen such a question?
I have every right to ask questions.
Are you serious?
Of course I am serious.
I don't get it. Can you imagine their country?
Please let us mind our actions. Guide our tongues, mind our actions. Oh, ladies, let us not find ourselves. United we stand.
Hey, congratulations.
Who do we have here?
Good evening.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh my god, you didn't tell me you were coming.
Well, that's because I don't want to stress you, and then at the same time, I want to give you a surprise.
You know, you would have just been outside, spending the rest of the days if I wasn't around.
Ah. How can you forget so soon that I've got my own kids as well?
Anyways, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You know your way to your room.
Of course, I hope I didn't prevent you from making this kitchen of yours so tantalizing and everything as well.
To your room first of all.
Alright, no problem.
So once you're done freshening up, just let me know.
Yes.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you very much.
This is about to rip this organization apart. And I can't watch that happen. Not now that we're about to get international recognition. I have worked so hard to get this organization to where it is today.
The reason you should act fast, Queen. Yes, act fast. Do something. Do not endorse our division. Don't try it.
Is it not obvious that I'm about to lose the control I once had?
You can still regain it. Yes.
So, how do I achieve that?
Very simple. Embrace peace. Call for a dialogue. Do something. I know you can do this.
Do you think she would ever listen?
Of course she will. Or else there is something you're not telling us. Queen?
Something like what?
Did you kill him?
that supposed to be your question?
Sasha, I just want to be sure.
To be sure of what? No, you tell me, what do you want to be sure about? I mean, exactly. Listen, no seer will convince me that the queen is innocent, because I know she is not.
I understand perfectly well that the queen might not be innocent. But please, one thing I want to plead with you is give the queen a listening ear.
For what? Why should I do that? So I could get more likes from her? I am not interested.
Babe, you know one thing the queen dislikes so much and will give anything not to take that is lies.
Ah, my good friend Rose. You think you know your queen too well, but you don't. Let me tell you something about the queen. When she wants something, when she treasures something, she goes for it, including lying. She doesn't mind letting go her ego just to protect it. You should understand what I mean.
And what could that be?
The club. I mean the Rainbow Ladies. Which you know I am the brand. She needs me. She needs me for our brand to get the international recognition. So you see, she does not have a choice.
You know, at this point, I am really confused.
You should be.
Let us not find ourselves. United we stand. Divided we fall. Yeah. We go far.
If you are really innocent, like you said, why not approach her and talk to her yourself?
She approached me the wrong way. She disregarded my position and insulted my personality. I'm sorry. I can't bow down before her.
Nobody is asking you to bow down before her. All I'm saying is that you should walk up to her, talk to her, make her understand that you're innocent. It's quite simple.
She can't believe me. She believes that the Queens of Rainbow is an empire I'm building for myself. She knows how important she is to the organization, and that is why she wants to sink it. I can still get another face and brand, and that is what she doesn't know.
Really? And you think that's easy? Oh, come on, Queen, you know that's not easy. You know how we suffered to get her. You know. Listen, if you truly value this organization, walk up to her and sort out things with her woman to woman. Yes.
Guide our tongue, mind our actions.
Come on, Sacha. I'm your queen. You should at least welcome me in.
You ceased being my queen the very day you snitched on me. So I ask you again, what the hell are you doing in my house?
Sacha, you're becoming rude recently.
Really?
Yes.
And you think being rude is the only thing I can do? I can do worse than being rude. Go straight to the point.
We share a great bond together. A man is not enough to separate us.
Really?
Yes.
You should have thought about that. I mean, you should have cut it to your brain before you thought of killing him.
Sacha, I won't stand here and watch you call me names.
You know what you are? You are nothing but a murderer. That is what you are.
It's time you come back to your senses. We have a meeting this evening, and I need your presence there.
To hell with you and your stupid leader. Now let me tell you something. You better watch your back, because I will come for you.
Rainbow ladies. Rainbow ladies. Rainbow ladies. Yeah. Beautiful ladies.
Despite paying such a visit myself, she still absented herself from this meeting.
We all know how hot Sasha is, okay? What we should be discussing is how to make her forgive whatever that was done to her, instead of blaming her for taking actions as to regards to what was done to her.
And what was done to her that marries the entire Rainbow Ladies going down on their knees just to make her happy or make her smile? What was that?
Because one of us killed her fiance. Yes.
Mind your tongue, Sylvia.
She didn't mention anyone's name. I guess someone is feeling guilty already.
Oh, really?
I don't understand. What is going on here? Are you guys out of your minds or something? Was that word by mistake or anyhow referred to someone here?
The prime suspect.
Come on, ladies. We have a very serious issue at hand. We have a very serious project to tackle. We shouldn't be doing this. We are running out of time. Please.
Okay. And you and I know that that same project won't work.
Why?
Because we need Sasha's endorsement to meet up to our target.
We can actually do it without her.
Then we will not meet up to the expectation. I mean, we have contributed to this project and we cannot afford to make a mess. So it's better postpone than not meeting up to the expectation.
Yes. This is the second time Sacha is dismissing our meeting with impunity. Anyone close to her should warn her.
Ladies, please. Come to think of it, I think we need Sasha. Yeah, we do need her because she is one of us. You know, instead of threatening Sasha, we should be convincing her. Please.
Make some people understand that.
Yeah.
Not with a fight though.
Who is fighting?
How could you take such decision without letting me know? If you had told me, I wouldn't have allowed you visit that idiot. Who does she think she is? Huh?
Listen, I told her to do what she did.
How could you?
Because Sasha deserves an apology.
But
yes.
But she didn't kill him. She didn't.
Queen, you have been the only one acting innocent. And we are not even sure yet. Sorry to say this. If you're truly innocent, then prove it. Yes, prove it to us.
Oh, sorry. I have to ask. Did you kill this thing?
Does it look like I did? Come on, girls. Hop into your cars. Let's get out of here.
Rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, oh. Rainbow ladies, yeah. Beautiful ladies. Things don't happen by himself.
Listen to me, girls. I am done with the Rainbow Ladies Club. And I mean every word that I just said. No way. We still need you. Are you sure you're making the right decision? My dear, I know what I want. And whatever I want, I do it. You are the face of Rainbow Ladies. We still need you. You can return. Everybody felt your importance. Yes. And I believe your coming back henceforth will be much appreciated. Listen to me, girl. I joined the club not because I lack anything,
Look around you, baby girl. The house, cars, luxury, name them. I did not go into the Rainbow Ladies Club because I lack anything. No. I am comfortable. As a matter of fact, I did you guys a favor. Just because of Linda here. Because of our old time friendship. What did I get in return? Betrayal, backstabbing, heartbreak. Let me tell you guys something. Queen must go down. She must pay for taking the life of the innocent. That's a promise.
But she says she's innocent.
What else do you expect? In this kind of situation, what do you expect from her?
Please, don't tell me to be calm.
Please.
I have made up my mind. And that's final.
We discovered from our investigation you were the last person he spoke to before he died.
Well, I guess that was because I was the last person that spoke to him when he was in the restaurant. Which was a few minutes before he was shot.
Who is he to you?
He was my fiancé.
Did he tell you of anyone threatening him? Or are you aware if he has any form of misunderstanding with anyone?
None that I can think of. As a matter of fact, he never told me about anyone having any misunderstanding with anyone. Not that I can remember.
We found a car the assassins used.
Okay, did you find the owner of the car?
It belongs to a retired civil servant. It was reported missing a few hours before we found it after the assassination.
I have something to tell you, Inspector.
I'm listening.
I know who killed him.
How may I help you?
I'm Detective David and my colleague.
Corporal Vance.
Madam, you are under arrest.
What's my offense?
You are the prime suspect for the murder of Mr. Dixon Owazuronyi.
I didn't kill anyone.
We will listen to you better at the station. Corporal, take her.
Madam.
Hold it. I will have to go change into something else.
I don't know what you will be thinking. I think we should release her. Honestly. Release her.
Why?
For the sake of the association.
Which association are you talking about? The one that I'm no longer involved in?
Sasha, you are still part of that association. So your name is cancelled officially.
Please. Well, I did not order her arrest.
Who did?
The police.
Who called the police?
The investigation about Dixon's death, not me.
Because you mentioned Queen's name today.
I did not.
Sasha, you have to reverse this. Honestly, you have to.
Well, I am sorry. My hands are tied. What?
I don't know what is wrong with you. I don't know. Just reverse this.
I cannot, I'm sorry. I'm not the police. And as you can see in my house, I do not have any cell to keep criminals. Let's go, please.
Too much family.
From the onset, I made it clear the need to clip the wings of that idiot. But nobody listened. Now have you seen the humiliation she has put all of us into?
But Steph, that is not exactly why we are here.
That is actually why we are here. Because she is putting all of us through this mess.
I guess you've forgotten the reason we are here. Queen is in the police custody.
That I mean.
And a possible way to bring her out is the reason we are here. And nothing more.
You know, you cannot talk about the solution without mentioning the problem. Just like you cannot talk about the Queen's arrest without mentioning who arrested her in the first place. Not when it has to do with one of us.
Now you have mentioned Sasha's name, as well abused her. So, what solution has it provided?
I don't understand.
What is too difficult to understand?
I only know about the ongoing war between First Lady and Sasha. But from what I am seeing here, there is trouble. Yes.
Witches.
Are we divided already? Are we taking sides already? Are we supporting a party?
If that is the case, you should be the first person to sense that. I mean, you chose a party first. So why pretending to be the good one here?
Hey, why?
Nobody is supporting anybody. The truth here is that we all want to take sides with the truth.
And how are we sure of who is saying the truth?
We all are humans. Yes, we have brains. Of course. I think we are actually deviating from the main purpose of this meeting. Ladies of rainbows. We are actually here to talk about how to bring our queen out from police custody. Not all this. Please, let's remain focused.
I wonder what is keeping her.
Don't worry, I believe she'll be here soon.
Queen is the only reason that could bring me to this house. You calm down, Juan. You own day your body.
Hi, Sasha.
What's going on here? Why are you ladies in my house? The last time I checked, my house is not a meeting venue.
Sasha, calm down.
I'm calm.
We are here to talk about what affects all of us.
Really?
Yes.
Not with Stephanie seated. She's not welcomed to my house.
Why? She is one of us.
Well, that's because it is my house. The last time I checked, she paid her loyalty to Queen. You are now my enemy. Leave my house.
Let her be. We can still pretend she's not here.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Why must I be ignored?
Because you have chosen a party. The same motion you spoke against. And the party we just visited seems to be your party opposition.
In that case, I take a walk.
You almost bearer. This way.
Rainbow ladies. Rainbow ladies.
Okay, ladies, sing some.
Honestly, Sasha, ladies, that was really, really harsh. She doesn't deserve that.
Sorry, ma'am. You're in my house.
If you don't mind, you can join her.
Really?
Yes, join her.
Well. Back to the reason you guys are here before I was really interrupted. Never mind. I know why you guys are here.
Then do the needful. Sasha, please. Do what we all are here to ask of you. Please.
The last time I checked her, I did not arrest her, did I? All evidence was pointing at her. And then she got arrested.
If that is the case, you can get her released.
Release her? Yes. I do not have any cell in my house, do I? You do not expect me to use my benefit on my own enemy, my own rival. I do not keep, or either do I have any business with my enemies.
You'd rather let her rot in jail?
Well, girlfriend, if rotting in jail is what she has to do, or the price she has to pay for what she did, so be it.
Are you saying you won't listen to us?
I've been listening to you ladies. I am not deaf. At the same time, I just made my point. When you girls are done, use the door.
Sasha,
we're done with this.
It is painful. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this. I cannot. No. I thought we are sisters. I thought we are one. Why do you choose to hurt me? It is painful.
Hey!
I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this.
That was the highest humiliation I have ever tasted since I grew up to know what embarrassment means. Hi! Goodness.
Steph, we are fighting a just cause here. I think it's just best you pretend that never happened.
But it happened! Babe, it did happen! I would never erase that from my memory. Never ever! Hi!
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, fine. What are you going to do about it?
You're asking me? Hi! Rose, I will so deal with Sasha. Sasha must pay heavily. Sasha will pay for taking me to the world of shame and humiliation. She will never go free.
We are in a bar. I hope what you're saying would not involve you killing someone. Steph? I hope so.
Some things are better left unsaid. Yes. Let's just hold on. Let the queen be released from the police custody.
Why are we putting all our eggs in one basket? And Steph, how come Sasha seems to be the only one that can sanction the release of the queen? Like, I don't get it.
Do you have any other solution? Do you have any other solution? I'm asking you.
I think I do. You know, why don't we try this idea? Let's pay the DPO a visit. That might work.
Ahmed! Ahmed! Come on, open the gate for the Samantha.
Rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, yeah. Things don't happen by themselves. We make things happen. Please let us mind our actions. Guide our thoughts, mind our actions.
I see you are out. Nice one.
I have tolerated your excesses, but do not take my meekness for weakness. I shall pay you a surprise visit again if you don't stop.
This is just the beginning. You took sleep off my eyes. I will make you pay for it. Now you listen to me. By the time I am through with you, you would wish you never existed.
No matter the class you think you belong to, I am the goddess in the game.
And what makes you think you're better than every other person in this game?
Because I started the game first!
Sweetheart, it's not about who started it first. It's about who ended it well. I will teach you the hard way.
You have drawn the battle line, but do not forget that I am the piper that dictates it you.
I do not like confrontations, but when challenges comes, I do not back down. Get the hell out of this house right now. Get out! We shall see. We shall see. Rubbish. Nonsense.
Open the gate for her! And you will stop. Next time you open the gate for her, you will lose your job. Get out!
Why do you choose to hurt me? It's painful. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this.
Listen, you've kept me here for long. What's going on? I don't care. I'm giving you 10 minutes to get to this place, else I would leave.
Hello? Hello? I'm talking to you.
Do I owe you any response, mister?
Come on, you don't have to be rude to a stranger.
And I never asked you to sit.
Should I stand?
That would be a lot better.
You don't tell me you want me to look like a waiter. Come on, Lucy, you're too pretty for that.
Excuse me? What did you just call me?
Lucy? Come on, I know you too well. Come on, I know you too well, Lucy. Anyway, can I have your digits?
Excuse me? I do not give my digit to liars.
Why will you call me a liar? Lucy, listen. I know you too well. I know you live at number 9 Sam Estate. Yeah.
Indeed, you should have a degree in lying. Now let me bust your bubbles. First of all, my name is not Lucy. I am Sasha. Second of all, I do not live at number whatever estate you call it. I live at number 17 GRA Street. Do you understand that?
I just achieved a milestone, baby. Don't worry, I'll pay you a surprise visit, okay? I love you.
What are you doing in my house?
You gave me your address the other day. Have you forgotten already?
You are in my living? How did you gain access to my living room?
Well, I told your security I have a special appointment with Sasha, and he brought me in. Guess what? He offered me a drink, but I said no.
I think this is a joke, right? So what if my parents were around?
I had no bad intentions, so I don't see the reason I should be scared about them.
You think this is a joke, right? Do you realize that I could get you arrested?
What will you tell the police my crime is? Listen, baby girl. No matter what you tell the police, I will not last in a cell more than a month. And I'll be out. That is a minor to compare what I can do for your sake.
What if my parents were around? What would you have told them?
I have no bad intention. And you know it. So I don't see the reason I should be scared about them. Listen. We both are adults, aren't we? Well, I thought about that, so I asked your security. He told me you live here all alone. Your father must be a fat cat to afford this mansion. What?
What do you want?
I love you, but we can start from being friends.
Listen, it is very clear to me that you are sick upstairs. When you're done with that madness, you used it all.
You can't just leave. I'll be spending a night if you do.
What's wrong with you? Larry, Speed! Are you okay? Speed! Speed, Larry!
I told you. Now I know you love me, baby. Come on. Can you just slap me, man? Come on. Slap me, man. Yes.
No part of the body is more important. No matter how important the eyes are, they still require the help of the mouth and hand to interpret what is saw. The nose is very essential, but it cannot function without the head. In essence, what I'm saying is that everyone is important to this association. Simple.
Exactly.
What then are you saying in essence?
We can move on without Sacha.
But not without finding the true killer of Sasha's feelings. And what is the meaning of that?
Because the Rainbow Ladies deserve to know the truth.
Yes. I'm tired of preaching peace and unity that I may never have. I started this and I can never end it. If you know you're not comfortable with my decision, you can as well choose your
investigation brought you to my house. I handed over the criminal, the killer of my supposed husband to you. What did you do after handing her over to you? You let her go. Why?
The order came from the DPO.
Really? Or perhaps the DPO was bribed.
Even after tracing their call conversation, there was no evidence to show threatening group.
Are you directly calling me a liar?
No.
So?
It's just that there was no clear evidence to back up your claim.
Or better still,
the DPO believes you have a beef with her. So you accuse her just because of the beef you have with her.
why do I have a feeling that your DPO was bribed?
That is a false accusation on the DPO, and he won't take it for the beef it gets to. Evidence is image.
Okay, no problem. You can go. I'll be inside and I'll sort my problem myself. Goodbye, Inspector.
You see that maggot that calls herself Sacha? I will not let her destroy an empire I labored for years to build in the twinkle of an eye.
I don't understand. Who is Sasha? Is she God?
Sasha is no God. But let me tell you something. That girl, her status in this society is very commendable. Even at the federal level, her interest is properly recommended and represented. So she's not an easy person you can just go with.
That is why we should deal with her underground.
And you think it's easy? That girl is not someone you can uproot. She may be fetish.
Don't worry. She's a kid. I will teach her the rules of the game and punish her with the exact one she just broke.
First Lady, does it mean Queens of Rainbow Association will go down the mud?
I will resurrect it. That is after proving to everyone that Sasha cannot pull me down or the association.
You know, at this point, I am really confused.
Confused? Why?
Why?
Babe, on several notes, you've been hinting on how innocent you are. Are you really innocent?
Just come off it. Let's say something else.
So you mean the rainbow ladies are now divided?
Exactly. And me and Sylvia left in support of her.
And what about the rest? I mean,
I heard Emodi left this one.
why? For whom?
No one. She said she's going to be out till the truth is revealed.
Well, this is just the beginning. I will make sure Queen pays for what she has done. She must pay.
You know I support you, but there is something I must say.
Which is?
Beware of Sylvia.
Sylvia?
Yes. You know her. She's a chameleon, and she gives bad advice.
Sasha, I have a strong feeling that she's a spy planted by Queen to review every move you make today. You mustn't tell her everything, especially the confidential ones. You mustn't.
I told her so much. I mean, the way she's always inquisitive to know what's going on with my plans and my life. You know what? Never mind. I'll be a bit careful.
You better.
If we fight ourselves,
Listen, I just want to have a little. Let's have a conversation.
What stupid conversation are you talking about? No, you tell me. Wait.
Why don't we go somewhere more? Somewhere nice.
You are just myself. Tell me, why can't you go and get something reasonable to do with your life? You just go about pestering a woman's life, looking for somewhere conducive to discuss about one stupid conversation that is going to make sense. Leave me the hell alone, it makes sense.
Listen, not everybody is watching to you. I know you want to.
No one is saying. Common sense.
This is so painful. It's painful. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this. I cannot. No, 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 no. I thought we are sisters. I thought we are one. Why do you choose to? It's painful. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this. No, no, no.
Yeah, hello. Oh, okay. Let him in. Thank you. Yeah, welcome. Have a seat.
Well, thank you very much.
It's you?
Oh yes, it is me.
How did you get to this place? How did you get to know my office? You're not even the engineer I've been expecting.
Well, I am sorry about that. But, as for my desperation, it goes a long way to tell you that I am willing to do anything. I mean, everything to make you mine.
That must be in your wildest dreams. By the way, who's been giving you all the information about me? You know my office. You know my house. You know everywhere I go. Are you not stalking me?
Well, I am Nick. I can have any information I want to. So, how are you?
Leave my office.
Well, darling, I am not done with why I'm here.
Leave my office before I call the security.
It has not gotten to that. Well, there will be no need for that. I will be on my way now, darling.
Security, please come to my office. I have a baggage for you to throw out.
Well, you have a good day.
Yes, darling. Ah.
So tell me, who is he?
I don't know him. As a matter of fact, I have never seen him before. You know, I don't know why this guy keeps pestering me all about. It follows me everywhere. One thing I am certain of is that this guy is part of my week. He follows me to the office. Wow. He follows me to the supermarket. He follows me to different shops, even when I'm going for shopping. It's that annoying.
You don't know him from anywhere?
I don't know him from Adams, I don't.
Could it be that someone sent him to you for a secret motive?
You might be right. I don't know. I can't even say.
So why don't you find out?
I have. I mean, I've asked him.
And what did he say?
He said love. Love? Oh, it's not funny, girls.
Love? Is that not stupidity?
Very stupid.
Thank God it's coming from your mouth.
Okay, can I take the responsibility of finding out who sent him to you? Yes, sure.
And how do you intend to do that?
Do not worry. I will take care of that. I will do it, trust me.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it myself.
Oh. Find it.
So tell me, do you think you took the best decision for yourself?
I do not think that I made a mistake in the decision I took. Yes.
I see. Why don't you join my team? That way we'll be able to make Queen pay for the crime she committed.
And what do I stand to gain?
It's about what you're going to gain.
Sure.
Name your price. I'll pay you.
Sasha, I'm priceless. I don't have a price.
Okay, if you insist. But if I were you, I would switch to my team. You know why? Because it is something that you're going to be proud of. At least, you belong to the team that found out the truth.
Sasha, you sound too sure. But at this point, I do not know what to believe anymore. I'd rather stay isolated till I find out the truth.
I can't believe that you still think that Queen is innocent.
She has sworn to be innocent.
Sorry, I didn't order for this.
Yeah, but the man over there did on your behalf.
What's the meaning of that?
Oh my gosh.
Can you comport yourself, please? Or better to shut your teeth.
Esther!
How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, you look so good.
Thank you, sister.
So, how is Mama?
Mama is fine. She sends her regards.
Mama. One of these days, I will just go and pay her a visit.
You really need to because she's missing you a lot.
I know. And I miss her too.
Okay.
So how are you?
I'm fine.
Esther.
Ma.
You look so good.
Thank you.
My money is working. I'm sure you know your room. Take your bag and go inside. And then go to the kitchen and fix what you eat.
Thank you.
address you again. My dear, you know my only problem. I do not get, I don't know why I keep seeing him everywhere. Listen, that guy is either a ghost, because there's no way he'll be throwing me about like that. It's so annoying.
I doubt your opinion that he's a ghost. He is not.
If he's not a ghost, how then does he know all my locations?
What plans do you have? I mean, plans to strike Queen.
Why are you always asking me about my plans? I mean, your curiosity is something to be worried about. What's going on?
I'm confused here. Am I not eligible to know?
I never said so. I think you're becoming too inquisitive.
Oh, serious? I'm only asking you because this is the time for us to strike Queen, to pay for killing Dixon. Yes, or do you have any other motive that I don't know?
I don't. For now.
So, why are you making me to feel like a stranger?
Oh, did I? Oh, my bad. Trust me. I never meant it that way. You know, I was just wondering why you always want to know about my plan. Anyways, for now, I do not have any plan. But trust me, when I come up with something,
you better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much family.
What exactly do you want from me?
Well, you already know what I want.
Like I said, you will never have me. Never.
Why? Because you think I am not man enough for you?
Because I do not date toys. That's what you are.
Well, I'm not a toy.
If you're not one, tell me. Why then is someone out there controlling you with a remote just to achieve her ambitions?
So you think someone out there is controlling I, Nixon? Well, that's not possible.
You know, one thing that I fancy a lot about you is the way you lie. Why are you denying it? You still do not want to tell me who sent you to me.
Well, if you must know, nobody sent me. I'm here all by myself. You see, from the very first day I set my eyes on you, I fell in love with you, girl.
Please. If you do not mind, Mr. Lover, I had a very stressful day at work today and I would like to take my leave.
Oh, cheers. To love. Good wine.
Nice.
So, tell me more about yourself.
Well, I thought you were the mini present. You should know better. Mr. No-O.
Well, I'm not. God is.
Oh, really?
Yes, darling.
That's nice. Anyways, my name is Sharon Onyenze. But my friends, they choose to call me Sasha.
Sharon
Onyenze.
Onyenze.
That's what I said.
Are you in any way related to the late Senator Onyenze?
Well, that's my father.
Wow. And I never knew you were from such wealthy family. This is great news.
Well, now you know.
Well, now I know. I think I should start treating you specially.
Why? Because I come from a wealthy home?
No. Well, because I love you so much. And with this news, you just added a little spice to it.
Where is this girl? Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm so sorry. Did I injure you?
It's okay.
I'm sorry. What's the name? Hello? Sorry, I didn't tell you my name. Please forgive my manners. My name is Joe.
And I am Sasha.
Oh, Sasha. Nice name. Are you married?
Why do you ask? Do you go about asking strangers if they're married or not?
No, not really. I wouldn't want to ask a married woman of her number.
Oh, in other words, you go about asking strangers if they're married or not?
Not really. Not really. It's okay. Can I at least get your car?
You don't give up, do you?
Cause you look so happy ever since you came back this evening. Who is sponsoring your happiness?
Beg your pardon. I mean, since when did it become a crime for me to be happy?
I never said it's a crime.
Well, nobody is sponsoring my happiness.
Okay. So tell me, who then are you expecting his call?
What's your problem? Wait, you're not a wizard, are you?
No.
So how then did you know I was expecting someone's call?
Okay.
Junior.
Okay. Cause like I've known you well enough to know that you are not a fan of your phone. Like most times, it's either your phone is upstairs or downstairs whenever it rings. I have to be the one to go get it for you.
So?
And right now, look at your phone here. So why shouldn't I think that you're expecting someone's call?
Monetary spirit. Oh God. Well, since you're done monitoring, I mean, if you're done with monitoring me, do you mind going inside? I would like to be left alone.
Okay.
Thank you. And God bless you.
Bless you too.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, I'll see you later.
Hey, darling.
Hey, Nix.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, I'm just stressed out.
Well, you don't look it.
I don't.
You don't. Well, it's lunch time.
You actually came to pick me for lunch?
Of course.
Wow. Okay, lunch it is.
Don't worry about that. I think when you're back from lunch, you'll take care of work.
Okay.
Way back.
You say they don't trust you. Why?
I don't know. I wonder who she has been listening to.
Sylvia, what is wrong with you? Why not leave them? Yes, Do you enjoy being where you're not needed?
Who does? How do you want me to leave my friend? She's my friend.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Sylvia, what games are you playing? Because I know that deep down you are up to something. So tell me the truth. What games are you playing?
Does it really matter?
Of course it does.
It does not. I think otherwise.
I don't know who to blame here. I don't know who is wrong. But I don't want you to get yourself involved in all this. Please. Queen approached me earlier because of this same issue. Yeah, she did. She approached me before she got endorsed.
What did you tell her?
Of course I told her the opposite of what I told you.
You better be careful.
What's going on? Sasha. God. Don't tell me you're falling for this guy. I don't even know him. And yet, I am... Would I say I'm in love or it's just infatuation? There's no possible way I would fall for this guy. Whatever it is, I will get to the end of this.
Joe! I'll see you when I come back.
Where are you going to?
Sorry, I didn't tell you I'm going to have a date today.
With a friend?
Yeah.
I thought we had an agreement that together we'll be going out with Stephanie this evening.
Oh, so sorry, I forgot. Please fix another date. Okay, I can't make it today, and don't forget to tell her I can't keep my friend waiting for so long.
And who is this your friend?
You won't know her. I just met her recently.
Joe.
Yeah?
I must confess, I'm really disappointed.
Anyway, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you, but I'll try and make it up to you, okay? I have to leave now. I don't need to keep her waiting for so long. I have to go now.
And who is this friend he's talking about? Whoever it is, I must definitely deal with her. If I catch her, I will deal with her.
Okay, you shouldn't be in the country. Your father was a senator, as you said.
Yes,
Cheers.
Cheers. I wasn't in the country in a long period of time. I only returned when my father's unfortunate auto crash
took place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry about that.
Why? Come on, Faith, it's not your fault. So I decided to stay back since my father was dead and he had a lot of properties, some companies I had to take care of. That's me. That's why I'm here.
Oh. And now I understand. I really understand. I'm so sorry for reopening an old wound.
Nah, like I said before, it's not your fault. I mean, the wound is already there, whether you remind me about it or not. It will always reflect. So I'm used to it. What's that?
The phone. The phone is ringing. Why not pick it?
Never mind. It's not someone important.
Okay.
So, why don't you tell me about yourself? What do you do? Where do you stay, you know?
Okay, like I said, I'm a US-based medical doctor.
Uh-huh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. So you gotta treat me anytime I'm sick, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Why the hell is she not taking my calls? Huh?
Date with another woman? Are you not thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking? Okay. You're thinking that he would get married to whoever he went to see, right?
Yes, of course.
Come off it. It can't be possible. I make the decision here.
You baffles me with your word, Queen. Are you saying you don't consider whoever he cannot keep waiting a threat? Who then can you see as a threat?
I'm the only threat here.
Yes.
I'm the only threat. My brother confides in me. He tells me whatever he does. I can confidently tell you that whoever it may be stands no chance.
It's alright. I have no reason not to believe you. You are my queen. You are my first lady. You are
Just say that again.
You are.
You know what? He told me that I should pick a date and venue so that we'll flex ourselves at Villa Garden tomorrow evening.
That's my friend.
No, I trust you so much.
Trust me. You can
trust me. Trust me, my in-law. That's what you are.
Yes, that is what I have.
Come on, drink your water.
Yes.
Yes.
First lady.
Yes. Oh, my most beautiful. Oh.
Rainbow lady. don't happen by himself. We make this happen. Please let us mind our actions. Guide our thoughts, mind our actions.
Hey, good day, sir. Where is your sister?
She's not around. She went out.
Is that so?
Yeah.
For how long now?
For some hours now.
And she's not back by this time?
I believe you have her contact, so why not call her and check out yourself?
Of course, yes. I will call her.
Alright.
This is something. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this. I cannot. No, 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 no. I thought we are sisters. I thought we are one. Why do you choose to hurt me? It's painful. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. No, 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 no.
Ahmed. Where were you when this young man came in?
I the shit.
You did shit that time, but we are coming from here.
Okay.
Ahmed, Ahmed, you better behave yourself in this house, because my cousin sister won't like all these things you are doing. You better amend your ways.
No problem. No, one share. See this boy, you. Now, some cousin sis. One day, I will do something and break your head. Because you're in this big house, you know, have some cousin sis, and you'll be eating chopping big man food. And you'll be talking to me anyhow. I will deal with you one day. No problem. Make I go finish. Wait till I do for what then.
She was here today and she didn't live in her best mood.
Why?
Because you disappointed her.
Do I owe her anything?
Why are you being so rude? She's my best friend.
That's why I said you should make her understand.
I did apologize.
Then she shouldn't be upset. Because I don't think I owe her a date.
But you were the one that promised. You couldn't even fulfill it.
Anyway, it might interest you that I'm not that kind of person that keep promises. Especially when I don't find the recipient worthy.
In essence, are you trying to say that my friend is not worth it?
No, you said it yourself. I think I asked you to choose a date and a venue.
And that's why I chose tomorrow evening.
You should have told me first, before she starts feeling bad and disappointed again.
But you were the one that asked me to choose.
Anyway, there's no problem about that. Because of you, I'll do that. Let's see how it goes.
Hi sis.
Hey, what's up?
I'm good.
Any problem?
Not really. But your friend was here earlier.
Which of my friends?
Nick.
Nixon was here. Why? What for?
He didn't really say. All I know is that he was just busy, like questioning me of your whereabouts, you know. I just don't know. I don't like that guy.
I don't either. I mean, one bit.
Then why still keep him as a friend?
Question. I didn't come out here to be interviewed. Not even by you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. Alright, I'll be inside.
Okay.
I am talking to you. Where did you go to yesterday that you refused to take my calls nor return them? My friend, I'm talking to you. What's your problem?
Have you gone nuts? I mean, it's obvious. The last time I checked, this is an office where people come to do business, not a secretary for mad people.
Sasha, did you just call me a madman?
What do you expect when you just exhibited the character of a crazy man? You are crazy.
Sasha.
Onyenze. That's my name. I just have one word for you before you leave, mister. Now you listen attentively. I do not owe you any explanations on how I live my life and where I choose to spend my night. Secondly, I hate it when people try to be so important. I mean, feeling you're so important to my life. You are not. You are just a friend. And I would like you not to cross your boundary so as to maintain the lead. Use the door after you. Take your tacky self out of my office.
Rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, oh. Rainbow ladies, yeah. Beautiful ladies. Things don't happen by themselves. We make things happen. Please let us mind our actions. Guide our thoughts, mind our actions. Oh, let us not fight ourselves. United we stand, divided we fall. If we fight ourselves, this is so painful. It is painful. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this. I cannot. No, 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 no. I thought we are sisters. I thought we are one. Why do you choose to hurt me? It is painful. heartbroken. I can't endure this. No, 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 no. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. And it was very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. And it was very risky. And it was very risky. And it was very risky. Oh, Ijua, onye macha ife nine. Ijua, onye machancha. Awala onye ma ife ga mechi ya puta kwenu. Okwenu, bunge mere anya funanya. Makabara onye iche na na-egbugi na-egbugi. Akwa onye iche na na-asọgi ndụ na-egbugi.
I told you this. I knew it from the onset.
What happened?
Guess who I saw coming out from Queen's house?
Sylvia?
Exactly. Nothing is hidden under the sun. I told you.
Did she see you?
No, I doubt.
Peter, as a matter of fact, I do not want her to know that you saw her. Let her keep deceiving herself. Can you imagine? What does she go there to do?
That girl is something else.
She is a snitch. Anyways, guess who visited me today?
Nick.
Yuri Jennings.
Oh my god. So tell me.
What's that? No, tell me, what's this? What's going on?
I'm happy for you, at least you guys are getting closer.
Are you for real? No, is this a joke, Mama? Let me tell you something, just like I said before, my spirit can never accept that guy. As a matter of fact, he came to the office to make a fool of himself. I placed him where he belongs.
Sasha, do not tell me you are still fighting with him.
Fighting with who? I do not fight with mad people, please. Else, they will bite me. Anyways, I need to go for lunch. Are you coming with me or not?
I would have declined. But since we still have a lot to do.
You better be watchful. Too much familiar.
My name is Stephanie. But you can call me Steph. I am from Ebonyi State. A graduate of mass communication from Uniben.
Sorry, I never asked you.
Joe, that's so good.
Well, I thought since this is the first time of meeting you, we should know ourselves better.
If that be the case, I should have asked you. But anyway, the introduction is incomplete. If I may ask, of what grade did you graduate with? First class or third class?
What's the meaning of this? No, I didn't come here to be insulted. No, if that be the case, I take a leave. Thank you for the drink.
You're welcome.
Steph.
What? Please. The truth of the matter is that he's not my kind of man. He's not.
He's not your kind of man. As much as I know you, Sasha, you love cute, tall, fair guys. So which of those does he lack?
Oh, Jesus. He lacks none of them. The only problem I have is that I've been trying to strike a connection with him, but my spirit doesn't... there's something about him that is not normal, you know.
And who is this man you describe as your missing rib?
Oh, Joe?
You've fallen for someone you met not long ago. Yet you're fighting to love someone that really cares about you. What is your problem?
My problem is that I cannot connect with this guy. Don't you understand it? I mean, whose fault? It's not my fault. Please.
Sasha, can I meet this young man?
Me too. My man. What for?
Nothing, because I don't understand you anymore. What is wrong with you?
So you meeting my man will make you understand me?
Yes.
Your problem is this hair that you're carrying. The hair you're wearing is your problem. I've heard you out trying to fix it.
You're very silly. Please do, I want to see him.
Whenever you wear this your hair, your senses are no longer intact. Man, I'm famished, please. Cheers.
You better be careful. You better be watching. Too much family. Odimgbe very risky. You better be careful.
If you had it in mind that you were going to embarrass her in the first place, you shouldn't have consented to the outing in the first place.
You convinced me.
Yes, I convinced you. Just because you showed interest.
Why do I feel like there is an arrangement going on behind me?
What are you trying to say? I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, good evening.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
I heard your voice, Sister Queen. Is there anything the problem?
No, everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Okay. I made food.
Okay. Get me some to eat then.
Okay.
Good.
You sure nothing is wrong with Sister Queen?
Everything is fine.
Let me say it to
Babes, I had a bad dream.
A bad dream?
Yes.
What was it about?
It was about Sylvia and Queen. Listen to me, babes. I am sure they are after my life. I am no longer safe.
It's a bad one indeed.
It is. You know, I actually think I need to get some securities. Like 1 or 2. At least I can afford them.
What for? That's a waste of resources. Sasha, I think you should leave this to God. Yes, only Him can save you.
Are you even understanding me at all? I just told you I had a nightmare. There's no way I will sleep in this house all alone without... I can't sleep at night. I don't. I need some securities.
That's the main reason you should give your life to Christ. Did you pray after this dream?
No.
You see, he did not pray. Let's pray.
Huh? You say? No, this is not funny.
Please, let's pray.
It's enough for you. You pray. Let's pray.
Kneel.
I have to kneel?
Yes. Father, we declare that we love you.
We declare an everlasting love from you.
You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky.
Why did you decline coming to the house?
I didn't want to behold his face today again.
Was that why you walked away? You should have at least accorded me some respect.
So, I should have sat back and swallowed his entire insult. Possibly left with no dignity. Is that what you're saying?
I'm sorry about that. I spoke to him and he was also sorry.
I thought you said you already discussed it with him.
Yes, I did. Well, he was in a bad mood that day.
Babe, I'm a woman and have my dignity to protect. I deserve an apology at least.
You know our plans. Do you want to spoil it because of your pride? Come off it. When are you coming over to the house?
Like I said earlier, I'm not taking sides with anybody. But babes, come on, I can't lose any of you because we all are protecting the same interest. However, beware of Sylvia.
Why would you say that, Sylvia?
I don't want to go into details, but please, just be very careful. Please.
Okay.
I have to take my leave now, okay?
Okay.
Be good.
Thanks for coming.
You too.
Bye-bye. Why is everyone pointing at Sylvia?
Rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, oh. Rainbow ladies, rainbow ladies, yeah. Beautiful ladies. Things don't happen by themselves. We make things happen. Please let us mind our actions.
Why are you blocking my car? And what is the meaning of the game you are playing?
I don't get you. Meaning?
You don't get me. You are a pretender. Why are you pretending? Sylvia, listen and listen attentively. If anything should happen to Sasha, she will have me to condemn her.
What sort of madness is this? It's your bitch!
You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky. Oh, Ijuwa, Onyemacha ifedina. Ijuwa, Onyemachanja. Owele ifedina. Atana. Okwenu, bunga Onyenze no ne boogie. Onyenze no na sogindu ne boogie. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky.
All you heard. Refuse to take my calls.
What is the meaning of this madness? No, tell me, what is the meaning of this rubbish?
Well, you have not been taking my calls. And you have instructed your gateman not to let me in.
Well, that is because I am done with you. Don't you, can't you read the handwriting on the wall? Are you that daft?
Well, if I may ask, what have I done?
You've done nothing. It's simple. When a woman is done with you, you take your carcass away. Please, if you do not mind, take your pathetic self and your carton out of my gate. As you can see, I have somewhere important to go to.
Well, you have not answered my question.
I owe you no explanations, mister. Take your carton out of my gate.
Very well. If you must go, then you have to go too.
Watch me. Can you leave my gate, please? You bastard! Can't you take this man and his carcass out of my gate?
Madam, I never talk.
If you must go, you have to come around and we have a discussion here. Until then, you go through me.
Listen to me, I do not have time for this rubbish. Do you understand me? Get the hell out of my road! What's the problem?
Well, you have not answered my question.
Rainbow ladies, oh. Rainbow ladies.
How are you doing? I'm good. I was actually going to your house.
Really?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Do you know Linda wanted me to stay away from hurting you? Until now, I'm still confused.
Linda did what?
Yes.
What's the meaning of that?
I don't know.
Never mind. I'm going to see her today, so we'll sort this out. I mean, I cannot even remember being in any danger. Why would she come and do that?
Please, you better talk to her. You need to talk to her.
I will talk to her, I promise.
Hey, why?
What?
You're looking good. Tell me the secret.
I do.
I
do.
So where are you going to?
Anyways, I'm heading somewhere.
Okay.
Actually, I have a date.
Can I join you? I don't actually have anything doing at home. If you don't mind, let me join you.
No, because it's our first time having this date, and coming with you will look childish.
Ah, I feel you. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Let me start going home. I see you're getting over Dixon.
I am, honey.
I'm getting over Dixon. I know. See ya. Bye, darling.
It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this. I cannot. No, 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 no. I thought we are sisters. I thought we are one. Why do you choose to hurt me? It is painful. I am hurt. It's heartbroken. It's heartbroken. I can't endure this. No, no, no.
I thought you were supposed to come with your car.
I felt it's not necessary since we're going to the same direction.
Anyways, I am so pissed with you. I mean, why would you go and confront Sylvia?
What is wrong with you? I thought we concluded and we resolved this matter to be on the loan. Why did you have to go confront her?
I couldn't bear it. I mean, it's too much. I don't know. I just feel it's better that she knows that we know what her plan is.
It is
so that
not
she will
better.
keep off.
It is not better, Linda. It is not. Now you've made her to know that we were even monitoring her in the first place. It was better the way we left her in the dark. That way we'll be able to find out what we're supposed to find out. I'm sure she'll be feeling differently by now.
I'm sorry.
Don't tell me sorry. You should always listen to instructions.
The deed is done already and cannot be reversed. So please. I saw her and I felt I should tell her. I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
Please. Drive fast, please. Let me go and see the thief that stole your heart. Within a twinkle of an eye. Let's go, please.
I'm not serious. Stop with that. You talk on that. You shouldn't have gone to confront her.
But I said I'm sorry.
No, it's not enough. It's you don't.
But yeah, shoot me.
I'll shoot you now.
What's keeping him now? He's taking too long.
Don't worry, I'm trying to reach him on the phone. No, his number is not even going to call him again. Oh.
Hey,
comes.
Hi. Hey, come on.
She kept me waiting for too long.
I'm sorry about that. How are you?
Fine.
Sorry.
You kept us for too long.
I know I kept you guys waiting. I'm so sorry about that, okay? On my way coming, I met an old friend who took much of my time. Okay? I'm so sorry about that.
Anyways, with my friend Linda met Joe.
Hi,
Nice
Linda.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Pleasure. I'm sorry, you guys are not taking anything.
Because we're waiting for you.
I said I'm sorry about that, okay? Waiter,
Yes.
please come.
Alright, sir.
So, how are you?
Very well.
He's nice. I mean, he's so cute.
Really?
So, you're asking me like you don't know. So tell me, what and what do you know about him?
I don't know any other thing apart from what I told you. That he told me. That's all I know.
Instead of hanging out with what he told you, so why don't you find out the ones that he did not tell you and may never?
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that this guy, I feel he's a bait to lure you into destruction.
By whom?
The enemies.
What enemies are you talking about? I mean, to hell with my... I do not even give a damn about my enemies. I doubt that possibility, you know what I am saying?
Really?
Okay, fine. If you insist, then all I have to do is look into the matter.
That's what you should do.
I will.
Better do.
By the way, where are you going to so I can drop you off?
Madam, drop me from where you picked me from.
Don't come and stress me like that, please. Why don't you just order a boat or do something? Why do I have to drop you off?
Like you're not invited, like you're not enjoying our conversation.
Enjoying what stupid conversation? Is the conversation bringing money on time? Please.
You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Only very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar.
Steph, what is it?
Only very risky.
He's not yet back until now. Where would he have gone to?
Come on, Steph. You worry yourself too much. Don't worry. He'll be back shortly.
Queen, I have every reason to worry. This wasn't our initial plan. You told me everything has been put to place, so what is going on?
I haven't said otherwise either.
Then why does it look as if we are forcing everything to work?
Because, my darling, nothing good comes easy.
Queen, who is this person he spends most of his time with? Have you tried finding out?
I'm yet to find out.
See, that should be our priority. But you don't seem to see this person as a threat. And gradually, this person is becoming the major nut that requires lots of crack.
Sweetheart, don't worry. He will be back soon. Okay? I'll be in the kitchen. Why don't you relax? I'll take care of everything. Okay? It's okay.
You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky. Oh, Ijua, Onyemacha ifenina. Ijua, Onyemachanja.
This is it. I mean, exactly the spot where I picked you from. So I'm dropping you off. I measured it. Calm down.
Do I blame you?
Why would you blame me? Please, can you step down from my car?
On a more serious note.
What?
You need to investigate that guy to know how genuine he is.
I've heard you. Bye-bye.
He's entering here and he's going up on the other side.
Make sure you don't call my phone for days. Wherever. Bye.
Odimgbe very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky.
Stephanie, a graduate of Mass Comm from Uniben, if I'm not mistaken, right?
You do not forget easily.
Yeah, I hardly remember, just that it was a funny moment that couldn't just stop refreshing my memory. So I'm so sorry for the other day. You know, I wasn't just in a good mood. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. I understand.
Okay.
I do not hold it against you. I am also sorry if I pissed you off the other day with my introduction.
It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. Where is my cousin sister?
She should be in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll be inside.
You seem to be in a good mood. Why don't you just sit with me? We can have a little interaction and a good time.
Oh yes, I'm in a good mood because I had a good time with someone that has already occupied the better part of my heart. So I had to be inside because I wouldn't want you to ruin the joy. Excuse me.
What? What just happened? What did he just say? That he wouldn't want me to ruin his happiness? Oh, no. Someone is occupying a special part of his heart. Oh my God. What's this? What's going on? Where? Oh my God. Where? Possible I've lied to you? Huh? He made it clear to me that another woman has occupied his heart. Really?
Don't worry. You have nothing to worry about.
Queen, this is what you have been saying since this started. I can't stand this shame and disgrace. I can't.
Unless the said lady is a spirit. As long as she's human and exists in this city, I would definitely put her where she belongs.
You better act fast, or watch soap torment us in the middle of the river.
Don't worry. Just leave everything. Just go home and relax. Leave everything for me. the worst has happened.
There is no problem on this earth that doesn't have a solution. Talk to me. Maybe I should be of help.
Guess the people I saw today.
You don't expect me to guess. You know I'm not good at that. Tell me. Who?
Joe and Sacha. Sacha has been the idiot, the bastard that has taken my cousin's attention.
No! No! It can't happen. No, that cannot be true.
We must act fast. Because we don't know what her next plan could be.
Queen, we need to act. We need to save Joe's life. We can't just sit down here, so let's get up and go. Where?
You haven't been yourself since the program. What's the problem?
Bro, it's Nick. The way Nick spoke to Joe and I today, the insult, the humiliation. I do not want to lose Joe. You know, my only problem right now is the mood with which Joe went back with me. He was so pissed.
Why don't you put this guy where he belongs?
How much did you mean? I have done everything possible, you know it. I've done everything to scare him away, but he wouldn't even stay here because of the storm.
That's because you've been lenient with him.
How?
Of course. You need to act up. Do something. I mean, get him arrested. Yes.
I should arrest him.
Yes. Sis, I mean, that's the only thing I can suggest right now. Okay? Because I don't like the way you are. It's affecting me too.
What is the meaning of this insanity?
What is going on here? And what useless game are you playing?
What rubbish are you talking about? What's the meaning of this, Queen?
Stay away from my cousin. Should anything happen to him, you will have me to contend with.
Sorry, who the hell is your cousin?
Don't spare me that pretense, you bloody pretender. Why are you pretending?
You know, it is very clear to me that both of you have nothing important to tell me. If you do not mind, take your tachycardia, your jalopy out of my way and your diseased bodies. As you can see, I have somewhere important to go to.
Stay away from Joe. Do not say I did not warn you.
And desist from whatever useless plan you are nursing, because so many eyes are watching you and you never can tell what will hit you, and I promise you it will hit you so hard.
Oh, please shut your mouth. You've reduced yourself to Queen's toy and say have the guts to talk. Take your tacky self out of my way, please.
My eyes are on you.
No problems.
Get out of my way. sounding like that on phone?
Babes, I am finished.
What do you mean you are finished?
My whole world has come to an end.
I don't understand you. What do you mean by that?
Hey.
Sasha, please say something. What is it?
Babes, Joe is Queen's cousin. What? They are related together. I never knew. I had no idea. What was I thinking?
Sasha, but I told you. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen.
Babe, you can't blame me. I mean, I am in love with this guy. It's not my fault.
That guy was just a bait to lure you to danger.
He is not.
Sasha,
He's not.
What are you saying? You have to leave him now. Honestly. Sasha, you have to leave this guy.
I can't leave him because I love him.
You can leave him.
I can't.
Sasha, he does not love you.
He does.
He doesn't.
Stop it, please. You're driving me more nuts. Stop it. He loves me. I mean, I only found out about this when the Queen came to approach me because of him. Can you believe that she wanted me to stay away from her cousin?
Sasha, all this was just a strategy. It was all game planned. Let him go.
See, I cannot live without this guy. I can't.
Sasha, you can live without him.
I can't.
What are you saying? You can.
I can't, please.
Sasha, you can.
I can't.
Leave this guy.
You better be careful.
You better just leave it.
Too much.
Stop it. Leave him.
And you are very risky. You better be careful.
Right to whom?
You better be watchful. Too much family.
How? Why?
She wants to kill you.
Why would she want to do that? I've done nothing wrong to her.
She wants to get at me. She's my arch rival.
What are you guys fighting for?
It's nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Just stay away from her.
Then, whatever the case may be, I think you're at fault. Since you do not want to tell me. Yes, concerning your opinion that she wants to get to you through me, that's an obvious lie. I approached this girl, and I doubt if she ever knew that we are related. So please, go sort out your problems and leave my relationship out of it. Please.
You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. How you are very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. How you are very risky. How you are very risky. How you are very risky. Oh, Ijua, onye macha ife nina. Ijua, onye machanja. Awala onye ma ife ga mechi ya puta kwenu. Okwenu, bunke mere anya funanya. Wadiegu, makaburu onye iche no nebugi. Okwanyi iche no nazogindu nebugi. You better be careful. You better be watching.
I was told you wanted to see me.
That's right. My sister told me you plan to hurt me, just to get back at her. Is that right?
And you believed her?
If I do, I wouldn't be here.
You see, if I knew you were related to her, I wouldn't have fallen for you. At least, not completely.
And if I may ask, what were you guys fighting for?
I think you should ask your cousin. She should be in a better position to answer that question.
I did.
And what did she say?
She refused to open up. But I believe since you claim to love me that you're going to tell me.
Excuse me? I don't have anything to tell you. Maybe you should go back to her for the second time and ask her again. This time around, she might answer you.
I want you to tell me if you truly love me.
explain again. Sasha.
What do you want to hear?
The truth. And nothing but the truth.
I have no truth.
Linda, you know at this point, everybody is a suspect.
You must be joking.
Soon, very, very soon, the truth will be revealed.
Honestly. Was that what you called me out? Are you serious?
How sure are you that she killed him?
I am very sure because I know what she's capable of doing, especially when it comes to her desires.
So did she show any interest in him?
She did not just show interest, she swore to have him.
Why should I believe it?
Because I am telling you nothing but the truth.
Why should I believe that this one is the truth?
Because I have never lied to you, or have I?
But you said you don't have any sibling.
Yes, I said so.
But I meant one.
Oh, Junior. Junior is my younger cousin, you see. His father was my father's younger brother. He lost his mom after giving birth to him. And then, fortunately for him, he wasn't involved in the auto crash that took away the lives of my parents. Ever since then, I do not just take him as a relation, but as a bosom brother because his father died as well. So he's got just me.
It seems you're telling the truth.
I never lied to you either.
It's okay. I'll take my leave now. I'll see you later.
Okay. Thank you.
Why did you kill him?
Was that what she told you?
That doesn't answer my question. Why did you kill him?
Well, I do not know what you're talking about.
Wait!
Your way into my house. It was never out of my reach. Tell me, what are your cursed legs doing in my house? I want you to stop whatever game it is you're playing with my cousin Joe. Should anything happen to him, I will never forgive you. You think everyone is a murderer like you? I guess you're scared. Oh, you think I'm going to kill him just the way you killed Dixon? Everyone knows. You can't talk anymore. Or have you suddenly gone dumb? Now you listen to me. You are a murderer. And trust me, time will come when you will pay for all your crime. Until then, if I were you, I would be heading to my house. You should be going. And then you should also await my next action. Ahmed, shut the gate after her.
Okay, ma. Madam. Oh, madam. This thing, where you can, you want to go straight for work. Bugatti.
Ahmed! Idiot!
What is your problem? Are you mad?
I approached her today and warned her to stay away from my cousin for the very last time.
And you think she will obey that?
Let's watch and see. There is no way she would have Joe. She divided the association, and the only opportunity to build it back, she's becoming an obstacle.
First Lady, I warned you earlier, but you never saw her as an obstacle.
I never knew she was the one.
Babes! Oh my God! Oh God! Oh God!
What is it?
What did you invent? Something terrible just happened.
Say it! What happened?
Oh my God!
What is it?
Oh God!
Babe, say it!
It's your cousin.
Yes, what
Has
happened?
just been shot.
Where? I witnessed it.
Out there.
John! John!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
No, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy.
Joe. Yes, he's my cousin.
Joe.
Dr. How is he? Is he fine?
He'll be fine, he'll be fine. Huh?
So, thank God. I hope nothing has happened to him.
He just need rest. Huh? He need rest.
Oh God.
Nurse,
Sir, he's fine.
don't disturb him, please.
Okay. Okay. Joe. My darling. My darling, I'm fine. Joe, sorry, eh? Hey, don't do this. Hey, I'm afraid you'll be fine. Of course you'll be fine.
Queen, this is not the time to cry. Please. The doctor said he needs blood. And your major concern right now should be how to get that done. To start crying.
You should get Sasha arrested immediately. Yes.
What? I don't know why you like to misplace your priority. You want her to get Sasha arrested and leave her dying brother? Like seriously? Is that supposed to be important right now?
I don't understand you. Are you saying Sasha should be allowed to move freely on the street? After committing the atrocity? Is that what you're saying?
Steph,
is that it?
Steph, calm down. Calm down. I know how you feel. I am not saying that Sasha should be allowed to move freely in the streets. No! All I'm trying to say here is let us do the needful. And babe, the needful right now is to save the life of Joe. Not to allow our beef with Sasha to becloud our sense of reasoning. I am not saying that we should allow her to move freely, babe. Calm down. I know how we all feel right now. I feel the pain too. But please, let us do the needful. Please.
You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much family. Only very risky.
Sasha!
You better be
Sasha!
careful.
Sasha, where are you?
Watchful.
Where are you? Sasha!
Very risky. Only very risky. Only very risky. Oh, Ijua, Onyemacha ifedine. Ijua.
Wow. Look who came to see me today.
Oh, please, cut that pretense. Excuse me? Yes. Oh, please, pay me that pretense. Pretense? What are you talking about? Sasha! Sasha, when will you stop playing this dirty and dangerous game of yours? When? Maybe because your late father was a senator who saved you from the penalty of murder. Hush it there! Enough! Stop this nonsense. How dare you? You barged into my house to remind me of my late father? What's the meaning of this? What's going on? Just know that
If anything happens to Joe, the law will come after you. Rubbish. Which Joe are you talking about? I mean, what are you saying? Oh, please. Spare me that look. Because you know what I'm talking about. I don't. Why did you shoot Joe? Why? Why did you shoot him? Oh my goodness, wait. Joe? Someone shot Joe? Why? When? Where? How did it happen? Can you talk to me? What's going on? Who shot Joe? Hold on. Are you innocent? Where the hell is Joe? Where is he? Doctor, please, I don't want to lose him. Do everything within your powers to make sure that he survives this. If it's the money, I will foot the bill. Just name your price, please.
Nothing will happen to him. You see, the thing is that he needs blood. And he needs it urgently.
Doctor, you can take mine. I'm all positive, you know. Please.
You failed the second time. So this is the cheap tactics you could come up with. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It won't work.
Why will I kill someone that I love? This is a hospital. It is not the right place to display this madness. All we need to do is put our hands together and make sure that he survives this.
Joe is my cousin. I don't need your help. Now get the hell out of this place.
Queen, listen to me. You have to stop this. We can sort out this problem for Christ's sake. We need... Leave!
Hey.
Leave this place!
Calm down. Let's take things easy. He needs rest.
Doctor, I will bring money to buy blood. Make sure you keep my brother safe. I don't want to see that woman anymore. Detective, I do not need a soothsayer to be sure she attempted to kill my cousin. I want her arrested.
I can't just arrest her on the ground that you think she shot your cousin.
I do not think. I know so. She shot him just to get at me, just because she believed I killed Dixon. Isn't it clear? I saw it coming.
Even if that is the case, I can't still arrest her.
Why?
Her father was a senator before his death. And her father's political son is now the deputy senate president.
Does that mean she's above the law?
No one is above the law. But if I arrest her now, he will come for her rescue and cover up facts that may later come up. But when we have enough facts and make them public before arresting her, he will be scared of throwing his weight on the matter because it might dent his political career. Just calm down. I'm working on it.
Oh, what? Yeah. Oh no. Let me take something harder. Let me get it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Why not do that?
Hey, I'm talking to you. Mr. Man.
Hey. What's going on here?
You really want to know what's going on? How dare you? What gave you the guts? The nerve to shoot my man out of jealousy? Are you sick in the head?
What is she talking about?
Are you stupid? Have you lost it? You still have the guts to deny it?
Okay, what is wrong with you? You're in the public. And this guy might be innocent.
What stupid innocent? Innocent, my foot. Now you listen to me and listen very attentively. Just pray nothing happens to Joe. Because if anything happens to him, he will so rot in jail. That's a promise.
I'm innocent. I didn't shoot anyone.
Better be careful.
Just pray!
Too much familiar, and it was very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful.
Where is she now?
Just forget about that gold digger. I will deal with her. It's okay.
my God, Baby, get your filthy hands off me and get out of this place! You murderer! Queen, I just want to see, baby, how are you feeling? How are you?
Why would you want to kill me? Why? How have I wronged you? How? What have I done to you?
I did not shoot you. I swear with anything that I hold sacred. I did not. Why would I want to watch you? You know I shot him. You murderer. I did not do it. You did. I did not shoot him, Joe. I did not carry out. Why would I want to watch you, baby? You know I loved you. You know. Now, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
What are you doing to yourself?
No.
To me. Do you want to kill yourself? God. You want to kill yourself because Joe left you? Come on. Come on, cuz you're stronger than this now. See, stand up. Come on. Okay.
Secrets.
Please, stand up. You're stronger than this, okay? Ah. Move your leg, please.
God works in a mysterious way.
You know, I told you not to panic. That everything will fall into place at the right time.
Babe, I doubted you. But right now, I know you as a super lady.
You can say that again. Don't worry. As soon as he recovers from the hospital, we are going straight to the altar, baby.
Oh my goodness. And then I will be addressed as Mrs.
Joy. You know what? Let's cheers to that.
Serious?
Because it was really a hard battle. We fought and we won. So cheers to
Victory
that.
at last.
Come on.
Victory
at last.
Victory. Victory.
Cheers again.
Sasha, this is not the end of the world. They say the devil you know is far better than the angel you do not know. Sasha, the number one thing you need now is a man that will love and care for you. Honestly. That alone will get you out of this emotional trauma. Don't mind him, please. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
Sasha, it will get you out of this emotional trauma and you will be happy again. For me, I think you should give Nixon a trial. Consider his marriage proposal.
Huh?
Yes. That guy is harmless. And to crown it all, he loves you a lot. And that can be drawn from his constant persistence towards you. You need to give him a trial. Honestly.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You know, our wedding is coming up in a few months' time.
I know that. I mean, I cannot wait.
Same here. Don't you think it's time you make me your next of kin?
My next of kin?
Oh yes.
Why are you speeding? I mean, why are you rushing this next of kin everything?
Well, darling, of course you know I love you, and I just can't wait to get married to you.
Oh.
Yes.
I see. Nice one. But you see, you will have to wait until after our wedding. Is it possible?
So, you're saying you won't make me your next of kin?
I never said so. I just said you should reduce your speed.
Very well then, I'll just wait. Because your wish is my command.
You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odikwa very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much familiar. Odikwa very risky.
I am so scared of this marriage. I mean, I have never been so scared like this all my life. I am. Why? I don't know. Something in me tells me that this guy is not real.
Has he done anything to prove that?
Yes, he has done a lot of things. First of all, he keeps asking me where my father's properties are located. I don't get it. It seems that's the only thing he's concerned about.
Make me understand. I don't get it. What do you mean by that?
Listen, you're not getting me right. What I am saying is that he keeps insisting on knowing, so many things about my father's properties. And then the worst part of it is that he's pushing me to make him my next of kin.
What is wrong with that? I guess he's trying to take charge as the man.
Take what charge? Come off it, girl. You know I am my own boss. I can take charge of anything that I want. I mean, all my father's properties. I don't need any man to do it for me.
If you love this guy, this shouldn't be a problem. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Can we go? We are late. And besides, we use your car. You're complaining a lot. Thank you. Clearing my mind. Barrister, I would like to make him my next of kin.
Oh. Why?
Because he's my fiancé. As a matter of fact, my husband to be.
I see. But don't you think it's too early for that?
Why would you say that? Now or later, what's the difference anyways?
Pardon me, are you really sure you want to do this?
Barrister, I called you here to take my instructions and do just like I said. Not asking me flimsy questions.
Sorry. Anytime.
We're done with this meeting.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Do not say a word. If you try to play funny, I will shoot you and drive this car away. Now, move.
Please, I don't know what I have done to deserve this. But whatever it is, I am sorry. Just name your price. I don't know what I am doing here. I'm ready to pay you anything. 10 million, 20 million, 30. Just name it.
You?
Yes.
Nixon?
Almighty Sasha. Finally, the eagle has landed. But this time, her wings were broken. I hope you're enjoying your new pod. You better start getting used to it. Because this will be your new home.
Boss.
No need for that. She will enjoy all this. I'm very sure of that. You will enjoy all of this! Rubbish!
Male, overall male, I leg up for you, leg up. Overall male, leg up, I leg up for you, male. Leg up.
Linda, game over. Linda, what's the meaning of this? What have I done to deserve this? It's me. Yes. It's been me all this while. I mean, I shot Dixon and Joe. And I planted Nixon to frustrate your miserable life.
Now that is absolutely correct.
Linda, why would you go to this extent? What have I done to deserve this? I took you as a sister, yet you allowed my brother got sentenced to death for a crime your own brother committed with him. Sasha, I begged you. I pleaded with you. I begged you. And you paid a deaf ear. I talked to my father. You were aware of this. I kept talking to him, but he refused to listen. Shut your stinking mouth. You talked to your father. Which father did you talk to? Your selfishness ended the life of my brother. Even when your father had the power to get him out, you could not do anything about it.
Male, where make I shoot up? Make I shoot am here? Make I shoot am here?
Take it easy. Just take it easy.
As it may interest you, Sasha, the lawyer will be killed after you. And as for your new will, Nixon and I will enjoy your father's wealth.
Smells like Christmas.
Boss, Mona, no forget the promise Mona promised me.
No. We have everything arranged for you. Huh?
Sasha, it is over.
Very over.
No waste. Male, no waste. Now my work now. Freeze! Hold it! Drop! Now who invited Kelebe for this matter now? Said drop your gun! Drop your gun! Drop it, drop your gun. Drop your gun! I no follow. Now invite me come.
Now, move it.
Officer, I no follow.
When you get to the station, you will explain better. Now, move it.
Who invited Kelebe for this matter? Who invited Kelebe for this matter now? Eh?
So when the call came in, I knew you were in danger.
You better be careful. better be watchful. Too much family. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky. You better be careful. You better be watchful. Too much family. Odimgbe very risky. Odimgbe very risky.
Yeah, hello. Oh, you have her now. Good. I will be with you in the next 30 minutes. Yes. Bye.
I didn't seize the time he used in the freshen up to get the police ready. And then we followed him to the hideout.
Thank you so much. My God will bless you.
Hey, come on, cuz.
Thank you for saving my life. What would I have done without you? Thank you.
See, you're my special cousin, for crying out loud, okay? Like, anything for you. Anything.
Thank God I am vindicated. Everybody was thinking that I'm the evil one. Yes. Don't say that. I mean, you wouldn't blame me or any other person. With the way you were frequenting Queen's house, it's enough to suspect you. But all the same, I want to say I am sorry. I was only going there to find out the truth. All the investigation was pointing at her. Anyway, it's okay. Go and sin no more. Okay? I've forgiven you.
I wouldn't. Oh God, it feels good to be home.
Don't worry, let me fix you something, okay? I know you're tired already.
Fine, they get me something else.
Yeah, definitely.
Give me something. It's okay.
Why did you call me to come here?
Please, can you just sit down?
Please, I don't have time to sit. Just say what you have to say. I don't have that time.
Okay.
Queen, listen, I am sorry. I regret my actions, no doubt, and you have the right to walk out if you want, or even be more pissed. Please, you have to hear me out, Queen, please.
Queen, please.
I know my real enemies now. You're not my problem.
Yes.
I wronged you and I'm saying sorry, Sylvia, please.
Queen, she's so sorry, okay? Please. Linda was the one behind all the killings and attempted murder. Yes, she has been arrested.
What?
Yes. Please forgive her.
Queen, please.
Please, I beg you, just forgive her. So please.
Diligent Queens. Rainbow ladies. We are the classic diligent queens. No matter how the rain falls, the sun shall rise. Let's toast to unity that shall never depart from us. Cheers, guys.
Please let us mind our actions. Guide our tongue, mind our actions. Oh, Rainbow ladies, let us not find ourselves. United we stand. You better be careful, you better be watchful. Too much familiar, and it was very risky. You better be careful,